Hi, Caroline. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this picture. It's hard to get off the Facebook here.
Take your time, Rick.
Okay, I've got it here. You want me just to screen share it then?
Yeah, you can screen share it. I keep on looking.
Then we won't be able to see you, though.
I hope it is clear enough. This lady is already getting into the position as Mr. Keshe has been trying to explain to us. She sent it to me and she asked me just keep people out because I have no permission to go public with it. So I cut the lines off. That's what Mr. Keshe had to wait a little bit for. When she goes, she says, I wasn't even aware of I was achieving this. It was somebody else from the back who was taking the picture. And she says, I was amazed because I didn't know. I said, I'm so happy you're sharing this with me because that's the point what Mr. Keshe says. The transparency, and there are a lot of people which are giving and sharing and helping and supporting, but they don't believe in themselves enough, but it's already there. I just wanted to show you that this point we are already reaching in small numbers, but each one of you gets a confirmation that he's in the right path of achieving it. So somewhere we are already getting there. But what I would like to really put in the light with the teaching of Mr. Keshe, I know he goes very fast, and I know it's a load which we are receiving, and not everything is always very clear. Have no doubt about your capabilities. Everybody has a gift. Start recognizing the gift which is right in front of you and share it. What you see emerging so spontaneously, you can activate it in your children. That's why you're parents. I have whole day yesterday. I didn't leave the room just for a small coffee, but I made sure I stayed within the internet work. Because in Africa, there is the family which has a boy which is suffering very badly, high fevers, really to a point the parents are panicking. They have no medical support sufficient. I know the conditions. So I made sure I stayed online to guide them at any level, whatever they had around them. And I called in for help from other people with what and how, what can we do to get this child out of the fever. And she has managed because I was advising her what I do with my children. I said, you can come above your pain. Tell the child, just because they have no medication, they couldn't support the child, they couldn't release the fever, they had a little amount of mixed Gans waters. And when she showed me the bottle by picture, I said, that's good, that's better than what I thought, because I thought you didn't have anything with you. I said, because the Gans has been in the spray bottle, I said, do not go below half. I said, just keep on topping it up. And then wait half an hour or 10 minutes. You take just half and just keep on replenishing. I said, but make your wish to bless the water. That will help your boy. So I was just not giving her the medication because there is none, but I was giving her the courage not to panic, to give more fear to the child, but to support the parents with such a little boy who can't move, I said, just give him the confidence he can do it. By you blessing your water to give it to the child to release the pain. You work in the same way this lady in this picture is doing. I brought it forward, it's last year or 2 years now, in a teaching. I said, you are already doing it every day. Just become conscious how you manifest this level of energy to give. Then when you hold on to it and you teach it to your children, that they get the same level of understanding. When my children came and said, Mama, this is strange or that is strange, I encouraged them to explore it more, to see what they can create with it, but always to pass it on to their friends. To go to school with a comfort, nothing's going to go wrong. Or when they see somebody who's suffering, to pass it on. These are the plasma fields which Mr. Keshe is showing. This lady is achieving it, and she said, I didn't know. Somebody after this gathering passed her this picture, and she said, because of this teaching I did, she said, I recognized, I saw. So it's the first time I'm showing this, but I had to cut it very nitty-gritty. It's not so much you don't understand. It's not so much that it's too difficult. It's not. It's to accept that you're capable of doing it. And as the gentleman earlier in the teaching said, when I wish, it doesn't happen. When I do it naturally, I get my wish. So it's the effort of creating, as Mr. Keshe said in Barletta, one of the knowledge seekers was going, really forcing himself to create. It doesn't work that way. Your giving has to be with no attachment. You just do it. But be comfortable that you can do it. Then it creates itself. So mamas, I do a call up on you again, but also on the fathers. Because yesterday I wasn't only guiding the mother, I was also guiding the father. Because they were really both worried sick. This morning, as I was here, I keep on checking my phone because I keep an eye on them. And I got the good news, the fever has broken down. The child has started eating a little bit. So I'm comfortable that they are comfortable that the boy will pull through. You have all the gifts because you already created your gifts. Your children are your gifts. Look at them as the sun because they radiate. I learn more from my children in a different way because they come and show their world to you. They have the little secrets, but we are so busy that we don't listen to them anymore. They still are connected with what Mr. Keshe is trying to tell us, the innocence. They're not attached. They are still free in their moving, and through this freedom and non-attachment, we can learn a lot and absorb. But at the same time, when they go off their path, as they're growing up, we should correct them in their path that they're capable. There is no end of learning.